Hello and welcome back everyone, and this is the response video to that AMA appreciation video that I made last week, asking you guys to ask me anything. And I just want to say thank you again for everyone that's watched and has subscribed and helped me out through this long and arduous journey. And also thank you to those who went to that video, asked me questions, and even if you didn't leave a question, you left some sort of message saying that you're appreciative of these videos and that you like them, and reading all the messages of love and support is really amazing and really touched me. So I wanted to say thank you in that way. And now I have picked a good amount of questions, so let's just jump right into it, wasting no time for this. And we're gonna start off with Andrew Balboni, and he asked, who hasn't been on a season for a while that you'd like to see back? Easily gonna say Landon Lewick and Evelyn Smith. Those two are some of my favorite challenge competitors of all time. They really embodied the challenge spirit, but I know they're doing their own thing, but I really enjoyed watching them compete each and every season. The next question is from Pro Speed, saying congratulations with the 5,000 subscribers. You definitely deserve it. Thank you so much. I came across the channel when looking for challenge related videos, and I can say that I'm glad I came across your channel. I'm so happy you came across it too. So AMA, when you watched your first challenge season, what was the thing that hooked you onto the show? Was it the cast, the challenges, the drama, or something else? That's a really good question. I think it was the challenges in particularly that got me hooked. I think the first reality TV show that I used to watch and grew up watching was Big Brother. And after watching the challenge and all the different types of challenges that they would do on that show, I was like, yo, Big Brother looks like they're doing like cartoon races and cartoon challenges compared to what's going on here. These are hardcore. When I went to go back and watch all the rest of the seasons that I hadn't watched, I think then that's when the people really started making me want to watch and watch more and more and more. The next question is from Bruno Amamaria. What is your favorite reality show of all time and why, other than The Challenge? So like I said, growing up, I used to watch Big Brother a ton. And of course I would say The Challenge, but you said not to say that one. So I would say Survivor. Survivor has been consistently doing well, always bringing in good people, especially when they didn't bring in returnees. Survivor really had their casting down for a good while, and then they started bringing in back people that people wanted to see, and now we got a great cast for Winners at War. So to me, I would say Survivor is like at the peak, right in there next to The Challenge, and then I would have to say Big Brother has really taken some punches over the seasons, I will say. So I will say Survivor. Freakoff said, who do you think would have the most potential of winning who hasn't won so far in the challenge? Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. We have a good cast of people that have just started the seasons. I want to say Leroy. I think Leroy, he came so close in War of the Worlds 2. He's only been to really one final, but I feel as though he's on a good trajectory now, especially with the new cast of characters coming into the challenge seasons. I would like to say Cam also has a really good shot. She is always consistently doing well every season she's on, and I think more times than not, she'll be able to make it to a finals and actually win one. So I would say Leroy and Cam are my top two. Leroy has just done so many challenges. It's just bonkers to think that he hasn't been to more finals. Sarah Parker asks, how do you think the challenge can go back to the way it was back in 2006 to 2011 era? I think what's really taken place here is more focusing on the drama, on the relationship aspect of the challenge and its competitors. I think that's where we're kind of going towards, and then knowing that it's a numbers game. I feel as though nowadays people want to make alliances so they don't go into eliminations, which I like the twist of Total Madness, but I feel as though we still need to put more on the competitive aspect and more on how people do in the daily challenges. That's why I think I like Free Agent so much, that if you win, you're golden, and whoever else is there, you have to flip. So to me, that's what's going to help, is changing up the format to where it's not more on who's voting in or who has the most numbers. It's going to be more based on competition. So there has to be something in the way of taking away more of the numbers aspect of it. And right now I feel as though the challenge is really trying to figure out a way to do that. But we need to be more direct on the competitions and who's going into the eliminations. Next question is from Plus Size Terrain Loves Halls. I've been obsessed for years. Absolutely love your videos. Thank you so much. Which cast member have you had a chance to speak to and watch your recaps? Also, do you have a list of castmates TikTok? I'll leave the TikTok castmates when I answer your comment in the comment section. But I think that I haven't really spoken to any challengers about my recaps. Now, the funny thing is that more than likely they've watched my challenge brief histories, and I've had Tori Deal specifically watch it, comment, and put it out on her social media talking about me. And then also Jordan has commented about his own brief history. So doing the brief histories actually really helped other castmates find themselves because they're probably Googling themselves and what people are saying about them. And then they watch it and then comment. I really appreciate them. Those were just two that I named that are coming off the top of my head. But I thought that was really funny and fun to see that they actually looked themselves up and found their brief histories about themselves. So I really appreciated seeing that they did that. Next question is from Tiana Ivy. I hope I said that right. All congratulations on 5K. Don't make me cry over here. I'm not trying to. I'm just being thankful. Thanks to you. Great spirit and great content. Thank you so much. AMA, have you seen a flying fox and your thoughts? I didn't know what a flying fox was. I looked it up. I Googled it. It's a megabat, and now I have something new to haunt me in my nightmares. Thank you so much, Ms. Ivy. That is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. If it wasn't for this comment, I would have had no idea what a flying fox was. Now I do, and now I'm scared forever. The next question is from Wicked Web. Do you watch other reality shows that are competition-based other than the ones that you cover? I watch all types of reality shows. I watch Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. I'm watching that new Bachelor show called Listen to Your Heart. I've watched Dancing with the Stars for years. Don't judge me over here. I watch Big Brother, Survivor. If you name it, I probably watch it. I watch Vanderpump and all that other stuff. So I've even covered Vanderpump and Below Deck. Those videos have not done so well, so that's why I stopped doing them. But I watch like everything under the sun. I just watched Too Hot to Handle, which was interesting to say the least. Watched Love is Blind. Right now, I'm just trying to just like intake every single thing. Hulu has all the seasons of Love Island UK and Love Island Australia. I've watched all of them. I just intake all reality TV. And to me, it's how I want to live my life forever. The next one is from Arse007. I'm a new subscriber. Welcome. Happy to have found your videos. Always fun and great info. Love that you found the channel as well. How do you choose which Funko to have on your table for each video? How large is your collection? Do you want the challenge Funko Pops to be released? As you can tell, I have a pretty large collection right here. To answer the first part, how do I choose the Funko? Whichever one I hadn't used and the kind of feeling that I am that day, I kind of just want to like highlight one person. Also, if it has green in it, I can't really use it because of the green screen. How large is your collection? Pretty large, as you can tell. From early to late college, I started collecting them. I spent a lot of my extra money on them, and nowadays I don't buy as many. Just being able to look at the collection that I have and get to appreciate the ones that I have right now. And then I would love for Funko to release pop vinyls. Let's get a CT out here. Maybe he can have like a big one. Like maybe we could do like a 6-inch one like I have with the Ghostbusters Marshmallow Man. We can have a 6-inch one of CT with Bananas pop vinyl on his back. That would be really, really fun. How about a Bananas one, Cara Maria? That would be great. I think that would be a fun one. Maybe Derek K with a little podcast mic too. Let's do it. I mean, I'm all up for making a whole bunch of them and coming up with the designs and fresh features. Let's do it. Next question is from Harry Murphy. When do you think you will stop doing YouTube videos because it will be a bad day? Well, guess what? I have no intention of stopping anytime soon or anywhere in the near future or ever. So it will never be a bad day or a sad day. It will always be a good day. There you go. Tara Rain says, if you could move abroad, what country would you move to and why? Would you ever consider moving abroad if the opportunity came? Loving your videos since the beginning, Drew, and can't wait to see what you have coming in the future. Lots of hugs and endless support. Thank you so much, Tara. I know you've been here since the beginning, so thank you so much. Really, I've never really thought about moving abroad. I guess because I love the accent and I could maybe finally like perfect it after watching so many Love Island seasons. Maybe like somewhere in the UK or England or something. Open Ice hits with Scotty 2 Hockey. AMA, who do you think would win in a 2-on-2 challenge final between a prime CT and Jordan versus Johnny Bananas and Wes in their prime? Those four, in my opinion, are the challenge GOATs. I love this question. To me, I feel as though prime CT and Jordan would win because they would work better together. Both can do puzzles, both have the physicality, both have the stamina back in the day, whereas I don't know if Johnny and Wes would work well together in a finals. If you think back to Rivals, where Wes and Kenny were together and they just could not work well with one another and they couldn't win, I feel as though Bananas and Wes in their prime may not have the best against Jordan and CT. So my leaning, I think it would be close, but I think my leaning is for CT and Jordan to win against Bananas and Wes in their prime. Hannah Jones says, do you watch other competition reality shows like The Bachelor or Dancing with the Stars? Yes, I do. I answered that already, but I will answer it again. I watch all of them. I watch every single thing. I watch Love is Blind, Dancing with the Stars, Bachelor, Bachelorette. I watch all of it and I intake all of it. Even if I don't like it, I will watch it. Love Island, Australia, UK, all that good stuff. I even started watching all the iterations of 90 Day Fiancé. I've been watching a ton of that recently just because I found it, and it's also 2 hours long, so I'm just like inhaling that. I love Songland on NBC. I just watch all of it. I love it. I love reality TV, and I just watch all of it, especially Bravo. Bravo has the good stuff, like $1 Million Listing, Real Housewives of every city that you can think of, Very Cavallari, Below Deck. I don't really like the sailing one, but I like Below Deck and Below Deck Mediterranean. I mean, I just watch all that stuff. And my favorite color is, I don't have one. Blue? John Gillum asks, if you were put on a duo team with someone from the challenge, who would it be? You can pick one female and one male option. And what are your favorite sports teams in any sport? I would have to say that if I was put on a duo, I would like to be put with, you know what? I'm going to say Leroy. One, if I could help him win his first challenge, I think that would be epic. Also, I think you'd be very supportive as a team member. I just remember back to Rivals when he and Michael were together and they did a fantastic job, and I feel as though him and I could really work well together, and I always think he would have my back. So to me, I would like to be paired up with Leroy on a pure team duo basis. And for female, I guess I would have to say Cara, just for the sole fact that she makes it to a lot of finals. And so I'd be fine with going and being paired up with her and making it to a final. She did fantastic with Theo in War of the Worlds 1, and her team in War of the Worlds 2 made it, and she made it to 5 straight finals. So to me, if I'm paired up with Cara, I will more than likely make it to a final. So to me, I'm going with Cara. All right, William Walter asks, what challenge format was your favorite / which one would you like for them to bring back in the future? Also, do you have any ideas for a brand new format? I think Free Agents is one of the best formats ever. It really took away a lot of the numbers aspect of the game. And I also like Dirty 30 a bit, just for the sole fact that everybody had to go in and pull something. Like, majority of people had to either flip over the card or pull a double cross. But it puts in a little bit of random to take away fully from the numbers. So I personally like it taking away some of the numbers powers and putting it more to chance and random and being thrown into really good eliminations. And I have come up with different formats with Jonathan on some of my fantasy cast videos, which are out now. Go check out. I just put out one for the Island 2 cast and format for that one. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. And a little bit of plug in there. So thank you, William Walter. Corey Falls asks, most of the challenge specific questions have been asked by others, but who would you want to see from Survivor, either just winners or anyone who played, join an upcoming season? of the challenge, I think Michaela Bradshaw is really, really good. I just put her in the Island 2 cast video. I think she did really, really well. And she has that personality, she has the drive, she has that passion. And I would just like to see her come onto the challenge. I also like Sophie a lot. She's doing fantastically well in Winners at War, and she is the puzzle queen. I think her coming into the challenge would be a force to be reckoned with, especially in the puzzle areas. So I would love to see those two coming into the challenge and just destroying people. Poppy B says, congratulations on your channel. Thank you so much, Poppy B. Would you ever consider going on the show? Why or why not? And what strategy would you use and why? Would you consider doing Amazing Race recaps? So first of all, going on to the challenge, of course, I would love to do that. I would love to go on to the challenge, compete, meet everybody, talk, work with some people, backstab some other ones. So I would love to do that. I mean, I love the show so much. I feel like I'm a super fan and obsessor and addict that why wouldn't I want to go on there and meet all these people that I'm talking about and watched for seasons after seasons. What strategy would I use? I feel as though I would do more of the laying low, but I would also be the kind of goofball, not necessarily like fire extinguisher goofball, but kind of like just like running around making songs about everybody, wanting to be in other people's conversations, really trying to be charismatic and just giving them my all in challenges and eliminations. Being a rookie on the challenge, I would probably be thrown in for my stature and not being like solid muscle, but I would try to be cool with everyone, be around everyone, and then once the season had to be, I would pick a side, go with it forever, and then never look back. If anyone would like me to do Amazing Race recaps, let me know in the comment section below. I have a lot I would like to be doing, so adding Amazing Race recaps is no problem. I just would like to know that people would want to see it and would watch it. So let me know if that is something that you would like me to do and leave it down in the comment section below. Hot Makeup by Haley asks, "Oh, this video was so sweet. No one deserves it more than you." Thank you. Can't wait for the day that you hit 1 million. Whoa, I just hit 5K. I'm still like shocked at seeing the 5 in front of it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but I will be shocked for that too as well. So I have a couple of questions. Some are personal, some are challenge related. Feel free to answer whichever you want. If you were stranded on an island, which 3 challengers would you want to be stranded on the island with and why? I'll say Derek K, because I feel like he's resourceful and he could build a raft like nobody's business. I would actually say Turbo, because Turbo was able to make a raft on his Survivor Turkey seasons, and he's just like super resourceful. So I would definitely say Turbo. And then I would say Evelyn Smith. She's super smart. She knows what she's doing, and I think she would keep everyone at a level head. What is your favorite food? Right now it's chicken. Anything chicken. Just eating a ton of chicken and brown rice. Which type of elimination on the challenge has been your favorite? I would have to say anything that's a headbanger. So pole wrestle and hall brawl really sticks out to me for sure. And balls in, oh my gosh, balls in is one of my favorites. But I think more times than not, hall brawl is really, really fun. Pole wrestle and yeah, I would say balls in is definitely one of my other favorites. LJ, I'm gonna pick and choose some of these questions. Would you ever go on the challenge? Yes. Or any reality TV show? Yes. If so, which one? Any of them. Anyone that gets me a bridge over to the challenge house, I will do. I've always thought that Big Brother would be a game that I would excel at, just for the sole fact that it takes place in a house. I'm not very outdoorsy. On that same note, I would say I would go on Survivor. Again, I'm not very outdoorsy, but it's been a family favorite forever, and it just always reminds me of my grandfather. And so I would love to do the Survivor just to see if I could do it, and it's probably going to be one eye-opening adventure that I would probably hate, but when it would be all over, I would just have a much more appreciation for life. But I would do any of them. I would do all of them. So anything that bridges the gap from where I'm at right now to get to the challenge, I will do any show. Did you ever play sports? If so, what sports? I actually swam in high school. I used to do the backstroke. I hated the backstroke. Then I tried to do in my senior year the butterfly, which I could do, but then I accidentally inhaled a ton of water at a meet, and then my coach was like, I can't have you drowning on my watch, so we're taking you off the butterfly and you're now doing backstroke again. So I really hate the backstroke, but I really enjoyed swimming. Has the quarantine boosted your YouTube views? I think it has, but for the sole fact that I've started making more videos. I used to do 2 videos a week, and then I bumped it up to 3, and then when things started to happen, I think somebody commented that I should do 2 videos a day, which that's just too many videos, especially for the type of content that I do for the challenge and everything. So I just said, I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna start experimenting with other content, maybe doing other content besides the challenge, and I'll start making that come in the next coming weeks. To me, I felt that I should do more videos, so now I do like 6 videos and possibly 7 if I start doing videos on Sunday. So for that fact, I actually have seen a boost in subscribers and views, but I've also upticked publishing content in that way that I've started doing 6 to 7 videos a week. So I think it goes hand in hand that yes, I've seen an uptick since the quarantine, but I've also upped my content push. So yeah. And that's it for the 5K AMA. I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone and anyone who posted a comment or question. I really appreciate it. If you did not see your question being answered in this video, keep your eyes peeled. I will be going through that comment section on that video and answering some of the questions here and there. So keep your eyes peeled, keep a lookout on those notifications, and thank you. Just again, thank you so much for everyone who's watched, subscribed, liked, commented, and even disliked. I just want to say thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.